Good morning. Welcome back to sunny Lincolnshire. Sunny. Look at this. Ah! I've put all my scruffs on, thinking all I've got to do is take my parcels out later. So that's the only bit in public I've got to do apart from being on the internet. But hey, we'll forget about that. Because I painted a bit of trellis yesterday and I'm thinking, oh, I could do some more. Paint my box and start doing the fence and all of that. And then Darren's just reminded me that I need to go to Burgh and collect the stock from Burgh. So I may well have to put something on a bit more presentable. And then I was having a mood with him and he's like, it's not my fault. I just reminded you. Anyway, if you're new around here, my name's Kirsten. I buy and sell vintage antiques, collectibles, secondhand, anything that I think I can sell online, on my website, on eBay, or in antique centres. And I generally do gentle vlogs about my life working from home and gardening and looking after our 4 Jack Russells and out and about and stuff like that. Anyway, if you enjoy that kind of content, then please stick around and do subscribe if you haven't already. We're in the conservatory, so we need to do a seed update. They're coming along nicely and there's all new ones sprouting up, which is so exciting. Maybe I'm the only one that gets excited, but Dave's excited too. Aren't you, Dave? Yeah. Okay, so over here there's not a lot going on. We've got the zinnias and the gypsophilia that had come up the other day. There's not much else along there. There are some sweet peas behind there. These are new ones that Darren has done. My Alison's coming along nicely. These of Darren's have popped up. These are Achilles that he's doing. And he's done 3 tubs. And there's some in each, so that's good. Salvias are still going. And 2 gazanias. See, this is this Cosmos Red Crest. I have a feeling that I didn't get anything to germinate last year, so fingers crossed with that one. And then over here, Californian poppies. Look at these. Look how pink they are. Amaranthus. I can't even remember what amaranthus is. And then I've got one here, Agastache. Although that looks like an amaranthus, doesn't it? I wonder if I've messed up and put a seed in the wrong one. And then calendula. I have to keep an eye on these, that these don't dry out, because it's been really sunny. I just give those a little bit of water. It's only 8:30 and I've packed all my parcels, all ready to go. I was getting all excited and I can't go to the antique centre till 10 because they don't open till 10. So I don't want to start painting fences and things before I do that. So, oh, I know what I need to do. I went a bit crazy. I went on the 2 website. I do like 2. As in Sainsbury's, and I ordered 6 pairs of jeans, different styles, because I really want some baggy jeans. I've got my Marks and Spencer's sort of wide leg ones, but I want some really baggy ones, and I've ordered them in a 14. I'm normally about a 12, bursting out of a 12, so I thought I'd go for a 14. So I've got 6 pairs. I don't really want to do a try on because he would be all right doing it in this room, but unfortunately the drive's just there. So any kind of delivery man is going to see me strutting about in my trying on clothes, which is a bit weird, isn't it? I've put my tripod thing a bit higher, so I'll show you these jeans that I've got. So I really wanted some like really wide leg ones. I've been wanting some for ages and not been able to find any, apart from on Shein and stuff, and I don't want to order from Shein. So, and some of them are called that is it chambray or something? It's like, it's not necessarily denim, is it? But anyway, looks like denim. I got these. So they're like an elasticated, they look really nice, but they do look big, if I'm honest. £22.50. I do like the look of those with a really wide leg. So there's those. I might try them on in a minute. We'll see. We'll see how we go. These have got a really weird attachment. So hang on. Don't know if I can easily get that off. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm not sure about these. These are, so they're a barrel leg, mid-rise, relaxed barrel mid-rise, £24. They were, I think they were all about £20, some 22. I think one of them was in the sale, was about 12, but I can't remember which one it was. But yeah, so they're a black, but they're a barrel leg. I'm not sure whether that's going to work for me. I think some things look really nice when you see them on the pictures, but then when you're a bit of a short ass like me, they don't necessarily look good. Okay, so these are a relaxed barrel in blue. These front pockets don't normally look right on me because I'm quite hippie. So I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Again, they look big. Maybe I should have got 12s. I just thought, you know, I don't want to be them all to be too tight. And then I got ultra wide. They're 25. As I say, I know that some of them were less, but I guess the label will still say the full price on them. Then this one's an ultra wide high rise. So what was the difference in that one? That's a mid rise, the other one. This is a high rise, ultra wide. Very similar, aren't they? They're all very similar. May make a very boring try on if I did one. And this one, barrel leg, but this is that light, whatever it's called, tensile it says, whatever that means. So yeah, should we try some on? Let's see. I might come back. If I come back and I am not showing you them, then it's all gone horribly wrong. Okay, so this is the first pair. These are ultra wide, mid-rise, £25. They're a bit long. I did regular for all of them because I measured my inside leg, which is regular. But what often happens with me is I've got a smallish waist and then bigger hips. And so jeans often sit on my hips, so they're a bit lower, and then you have, this is a bit low, and then the whole inside leg looks low. I can't actually see. I'll have to try these on upstairs and see what I think, but I'm not loving it from here. From here it's not looking too hot, and they're too long. And actually it feels like somebody's feeling my backside the whole time. These pockets, they're like cupping my bum. That's hilarious. It feels like somebody's walking around behind me like that. There you go. Just hold on to your backside for you. There you go. You can have a nice view of my backside. Yeah. Don't think so, but we'll see. Hello, Dave. No, don't be jumping. I've had to put the jeans over the chair. I'll find somewhere that doesn't get dog hairs, and then he wants to jump in the chair. So these are the black barrel leg ones. I'm going to have to look upstairs in a mirror because I can't see. Do I look bow-legged? Maybe I do look a bit bow-legged. Again, they're sitting on my hips rather than up here, but I'm never going to find a pair of jeans that fits me that way. I saw a lady online and she had a pair of barrel leg jeans and I thought, oh, they look really nice. But of course, they look nice on her. Comfy, not ridiculously long, but I don't know whether these are supposed to be a bit shorter. I don't know. Me and clothes, we're not meant to be. So I asked Darren what he thought of these black barrel leg ones. He said I look like MC Hammer. He said they don't suit me, so I'll take his word for it. Okay, so now I've got a pair of blue, what do they call them? Relaxed barrel mid-rise. Now these instantly feel comfy, but I don't know what they look like. What do you think, Dave? You like them? I'll have to try them on upstairs, but they're really comfortable. I mean, if they're... Darren says he makes me look fat, but I have got a fat bum. So I have to get them to fit over my bum. Don't know. I don't know. Withholding judgment on that one. Okay, let's try some more. So these are the ultra wide high rise. These just feel too big. Feel too big all over. I mean, if they truly fit me, I don't know what they look like, but they're nice soft denim. They're the kind of wide that I like, but unfortunately I can't stand holding my waist in like that all the time, can I? Darren said I should have got a smaller size, but I don't know. I don't know, because there's not a lot of space back here. Okay, these are the barrel leg, like the what's it called? Tensile, lyocell. So they're like the lightweight, cottony, denim look ones. Again, these are barrel leg. Now, I won't repeat what Darren said, but let's just say he doesn't like them. He said I look like a clown. Yeah, I can't see because you're too far away over there and I don't have a mirror, so I can't actually see what I look like. But I don't think this is being a resounding success. Right, we've got one more pair to try. So these are the Palazzo Tensile Lyocell or whatever it's called. So they're like cotton type one. Let's just say a little bit oversized. They drag on the floor. What I don't get is I measured my inside leg, right? And I put it in the thing, but these are way too long. Look at that, but they're nice and wide. But no, I'm going to try one pair on upstairs where we've got a mirror, but I'm not feeling hopeful. So the only ones that I tried on again were these relaxed barrel mid-rise ones, like this. They're really comfy. Darren says I should order them in a 12 and see what I think. I've got lovely deep pockets. And to be fair, even just around the house and, you know, on days when I'm just working at home, they're really comfortable once I get this scratchy label off. Why do they always put scratchy labels around your waistband? Yeah, so I think I'm going to keep these. So whether you like them or not, they're ideal for around the house and the garden. But the others are all definitely going back. I've decided against ordering a 12. I think the 12s will just be too tight around my posterior. So I'm just going to stick with these. These are the ones I'm keeping. But I'm not going to wear them today because I'm going to be painting fences and stuff in a little bit. I need to go to the antique centre. What time is it now? 9:25, so I can go in a little while because I've got to drop parcels off on the way. Have I got anything to show you that I've added to my website? I've got 2 things, I think. I've got a set of 3 pictures. Like mini pictures has become my new obsession. These 3 are all biplanes, World War I biplanes, drawings. I don't know who they're by. This is an SE-5A aeroplane. You can see I'm into military stuff. Not. Is that one? And then this is a Bristol Bulldog. That's a good name. That one. And this is a Sopwith Camel. And they're in identical frames, these very vintage sort of 70s frames. Yeah, a little set. So I'm selling those as a 3. And then I've got another picture, which I need to do a bit of research on before I talk to you about it. I had done a bit of research on this picture already, but of course the details had gone and I hadn't written them down. So I've just Googled quickly about this artist. Right, here we go. It's a beautiful flowers in a vase. Now, can I get it without the light glaring against it? Can you see that? Now, it is a print. I have a feeling it's like a lino cut print. Beautiful. It is signed and it's a limited edition. Dated 1959, and it's 4 of 36 with a simple wooden frame. It's by an artist called, I'm going to put that down because it's quite big. Now, how do you think this is pronounced? Gula Sajo, I think. I will put on there. You can decide if I'm anywhere near what his actual name is. He was born in 1918 in Hungary, and he studied in Budapest. And then in 1956, during the communism uprising, he moved to Sussex and was part of art societies there. And he's got pieces exhibited in the Brighton and Hove Museum, the Ashmolean Museum in Oxford, and the British Museum. So he's quite well-renowned artist, and this is a beautiful print. He's done all sorts of works. There's a website online, you can look at all various bits of his work. So he's done a whole range of different styles. Now this one, the print itself's in reasonable condition. There's a tiny bit of rippling under the glass. There are a few marks on the mount, the odd dots here and there. Can you see there? So it is a vintage, I mean, it's from 1959. So that one is going to be available on the website if you're interested. I think it's absolutely stunning. I've dropped off my parcels and the ladies at the garage saved me their boxes, and she had more than ever today, and a day when I need the space in the car. So we'll see how much stock I can pick up. Job done. Shattered. I was up and down the stairs packing stuff, but let's get this lot home, and hopefully Darren will give me a hand to unload the car, and then I think get out in the garden while it's nice. Got to make the most of this weather, haven't we? Hello. Hello. Darren's getting the stuff out of the car for me. It's beautiful. T-shirt weather, almost. Verging on needing a cardi. The magnolias started flowering. So that looks stunning. All the little daffs are coming out more and more everywhere. Beautiful. Some little they're called fritillaries. They've come out. And do you want to look at my trellis that I painted? I know you do. There we go. Look how fantastic a job I did. So the aim is now to tackle this fence here and my box with the little violas in it. I need to paint that as well. Look how green this is compared to a week or so ago. That's all the perennial cornflowers coming up. There's a nice big aquilegia coming up there, and I don't know what else, but it's looking a lot more green. Oh look, the hardy geraniums are filling out as well. No sign of life on my little salvia though. I think it might have died. That's made me very sad. It's kind of reminiscent of a good car boot haul, that lot, isn't it? I'll sort through that another time. I don't need to do it now. We've had lunch. Dogs have had their lunch. They had a little kerfuffle. Ed was trying to be the fun police. Dave gets very excited about food, and Ed does not appreciate any kind of frolicking, so He's the fun police. Okay, it is time to get outside and do some painting. I'm going to paint that, start on that fence. I'll probably do like a panel at a time so that I don't feel like I've got to do it all. I can do like a section and then stop if I want to. Darren started doing some of the trellis on the kitchen garden, so hopefully between us we can get through a lot of it. Oh, I want to say thank you to Kath for ordering some wax melts. Kath had problems with the payment system on my website, and occasionally people do, and I don't really understand all the technicalities of it, but I know that you can go through PayPal and pay with credit card and debit card. You don't need a PayPal account, but I know that a couple of people have come across stumbling blocks and I don't really understand it. But if you ever have problems, you can email me and I can send you my bank details, and you can send a bank transfer and I'll do it that way if it helps. Right, let's get outside. Dave's sunbathing. Is that a nice spot? Yeah, it's lovely. And then I put washing out this morning, so that's hanging dry in the breeze, so that's good. Darren's busy painting some trellis, and then I'm going to take over the painting. Not there, but I'm going to do some painting when he goes inside. I was just checking on my lupins. They'll be able to go out soon. And look, so these salvias, this is a pink one, are still all in leaf, but you see that one is a dark pink one. It looks nearly dead, but if you look closely, there's some little shoots. So I'm hoping that the ones outside in the garden that look totally dead may still come back to life. You hear the jets? It's because we're not far from RAF Coningsby, so we get a lot of the jets coming over, and they're especially busy at the moment. Well, I can't see them today, but I can hear them. Sometimes they come over really low. Wow, look at this. Here we go again. I'm going to make a start on this. We've done a couple of patches just to see how it would take, but it looks all right, so I'm going to make a start on this, see how far I get. I'm really pleased with that. I've done this side and the other side of that section of fence. Dave's watching me. But I've still got the gate and all of that to do. And then the box, and then that flower box thing as well to do. But I think I've done enough for today. It's starting to ache. You alright, darling? Yeah? He's a good boy. Aren't you? You alright, Edward? You okay? Yeah? What about you, Jenny? You okay? Oh, Benji! Darren just spent 5 minutes rescuing a ladybird from in the house. It wouldn't fly away. So he just held his hand out like that, waiting for it to go. Yeah, when I was saying I've just got that amount to do, obviously Darren started on that trellis there. There's all of that sort of pergola. There's all of that fence. There's all the picket fence there and there. There's this and this trellis here. And then there's things like the fruit cage. So there's loads for us to paint and treat, but we're just sort of trying to have the mindset that you do a bit when you can and then go back to it, and it'll just be something that will gradually, like the fourth bridge, just go round gradually. Darren's going to the garden centre. He'd seen a picnic bench and, well, a table and chairs. He's going to go and see if they've still got it. And I am going to stretch my legs and just enjoy walking around the garden going, oh, look at that, oh, look at that. I'm going to go check on my seedlings in the conservatory because it's been so sunny and warm. I'm a bit concerned they'll be drying out, so got a little watering can. Let's go check on them. Okay, well, these in the middle aren't looking too bad, but some of these over here look quite dry. So I'm going to water where I need to. Yeah, it's a bit hot in here, Ed. I don't think we can sleep in here at the moment. It's too hot. Isn't it, Dave? It's too hot. Come on, let's go. Let's go back in the garden. Come on. Benji. Come on. It's too hot in there, especially with your jumper on. I wonder how long it'll be before the cows come back. Come on, you can get up on your own. You don't need me. Come on, you can do it. Hang on. Benji wanted a helping hand, didn't you? And are you going to be friendly to the cows this year? Yeah? You're going to be nice to the cows? You're not going to bark at them? Of course, it'll be Dave's first time. Will you stop licking my arm? Stop licking. Stop licking. First adventure with the cows, so we'll see how he takes to them. Benji got better as the year went on. To start with, he just barked and barked at them constantly. Will you stop licking? But eventually it got better, so fingers crossed. We'll see what Dave makes of them. He has quite a yelpy bark, does Dave? Those trees are all bare. It won't be long and they'll be full of leaves. The blossoms started to open. Oh, look at this. So pretty. It's a fruit tree, but I'm not sure what fruit it is. It's a cherry or a plum, I'm not sure. Might be apple. Not much sign of life on this one. Oh no, there is some little buds. That's another job I want to tackle. I need to get the shredder out and shred all this. Yeah, get that all shredded down, ready for, I don't know, Darren might want to put it on his woodland, otherwise it'll go in the compost. I got some beautiful flowers for Mother's Day from the kids. They, what's the word? Pulled together, you know. Got me one bunch of flowers between them. They're really pretty. And I used, I had a onesie jar, like a big one, that had a tiny chip on the bottom. And I'd kept it to use as vase. So I used that and it looks so pretty. Really nice. And then he'd had one of the, they'd had one of the cards made from a photo of the day I brought Katie home from hospital. So my daughter, my youngest, the day I brought her home from hospital, and I've got Tom and Bob sitting with me, with Katie, and it's such a lovely photo. It was very, very thoughtful. This weather, it really does make me feel alive. I'm not a winter and autumn person. I'm a spring and summer person, and I feel like the clouds lift and everything is good, especially on a day like today. It's stunning, and I'm so grateful that I don't have a 9 to 5 and I don't have to go out to my job 9 to 5 and miss out on this, because this is a Wednesday, it's a midweek, and I get to work around it. And then on a day when it's grey and horrible, I can stay in and do work, but on a day like this I want to be outside, and I feel incredibly lucky. If you enjoy my gentle vlogs about working from home, buying and selling, in the summer I'll be buying more stock, so I'll be showing off more of my finds. But if you enjoy that kind of thing, please do subscribe. It doesn't cost anything and it really does help. And if you click on the little notification bell, you get notifications when I put a new video out. Darren's back. He's ordered us a table and chairs for us to have sitting outside so we can eat outside. That'd be lovely. So that's getting delivered next week, I think. I'm gonna love you and leave you. I need to do some stuff. I don't know what I need to do, but I know there's some things that I need to do. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it if you're here to the end. If you could leave me a thumbs up and a comment, even if it is just an emoji, if you can't think of anything to say, emojis really do help, as do the hype button, apparently. Yeah, thank you so much. Darren will have a video out very soon, so if you want to go and see that, that channel is Gardening with Dogs. There's a link down below, as is a link to my website and all my social media and stuff. Look after yourselves, enjoy the sun, and take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon.